Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be back, and I am so sorry for the long hiatus. We actually moved to a different location, and then we had to change insurance plans, and it just got crazy real quick. But I am back, and I have some great ideas about my next videos, and an awesome one for one right now. So I'm going to be talking about my top 3 recommendations for stubborn diaper rash, and I have two of them obviously are over the counter that I have. I'm just gonna line them up right here, and then one of them is a medicated prescription ointment that we're gonna go and talk about it into detail. So first of all, we're going to talk about the one that everyone kind of knows about. Is the Desitin. So there's 2 different types of Desitin strengths. One is the Desitin maximum relief, and then the one is Desitin rapid relief. Yeah, my advice would be leave that. That is definitely not going to help you if your child has stubborn rashes. I would reach for the Desitin maximum strength. The maximum strength has 40% of zinc oxide. It is the maximum level that's available without prescription. And zinc oxide is going to be found in almost all of the creams, over-the-counter creams. And it's a skin protectant that basically it forms a barrier over the skin to repel or protect the skin from moisture. So the barrier forms and the moisture just beads right off basically. So the Desitin is great, especially the maximum relief with the 40% zinc oxide. And if you take a look, it's not very thick. If you take a look at it, it's not really thick. It's really greasy, and it has a really interesting smell to it, and it is hypoallergic though, but it has a slightly mild scent to it. So just make sure that you do put a lot of it on the skin when you're putting it on your baby's bum, because we do need to form a kind of barrier over it. So this is what the Desitin is. The second one that I have over the counter, let me just wipe this real quick. All right, the second one over the counter is the triple paste. A lot of people don't reach for the triple paste because it's not very aesthetically pleasing. They didn't really spend that much time, effort, money on the look of the triple paste, but honestly this is one of the best, or if not the best, over the counter ointment. The triple paste is fragrance free, it's hypoallergic. If you look, it's a white sort of paste, and if you smell, it actually does not have any sort of smell to it at all. So while it only has 12% of zinc oxide, it has other ingredients in it that make it really great. It has a petroleum, which gives it a slight slip to it, but not too much like the Aquaphor, which kind of has a really greasy feeling to it. And it also has cornstarch. It has lanolin and beeswax, which moisturizes and softens the skin. It has oat kernel extract, which is for anti-inflammatory purposes, and bisbala, which is a soothing sort of ingredient. So if we take a look at it, it's really thick. It's very thick, which is great because that's what you want. You want a really thick formula to cover it so it does not slip off at all. And it has slight little particles that you can see, but it's not like grating. It's actually really great. I found the triple paste to be an amazing over-the-counter product. It also has a money-back guarantee on it, which is great. So this works, and I can attest to it that this is an amazing product. I fully stand by the triple paste. It is great. And the third that I have is a medicated, it's not over the counter, it is a prescription medication. It is the Cholestyramine with Aquaphor ointment. So my daughter, she's always out of the hospital, but she was in the hospital when she was a newborn, and she developed a really angry rash. Like, it would not go. It was red, it was bleeding, it was just, there were bumps everywhere, and no matter what we tried, nothing would help it. They actually prescribed this Desitin cream, and let me tell you, this did not work at all. And so much so, we even tried all the home remedies. We tried coconut oil, we tried breast milk, but even so, that the doctor actually second-guessed himself and thought maybe it was a yeast infection because it was not going away. So he even prescribed Niastan, and it was not a yeast infection. It was actually a diaper rash cream. So he finally prescribed the Cholestyramine. It's a compounded medication that only certain pharmacies and hospitals, they compound. Cholestyramine is actually a medication that even adults use to lower cholesterol. So what it does is that it binds to bile acids and just pulls out the bile acids from the bloodstream, thereby reducing cholesterol. So what it does is it has the same method of action when it's used in diaper creams, is that it binds to bile acids in the diaper rash and then just pulls away the bile acids. And the cholestyramine, it's a finely milled powder. And you can see we've had two different pharmacies make it, so the color, there's difference in both of the colors, just slightly. But the concentration, if you notice, is also different. This one is at 5% and this one is at 7.5%. So the cholestyramine comes in a finely milled powder that's then compounded or mixed with water and Aquaphor. And if it's like this really consistency, it's slightly gritty, but not so much that I would be worried about putting it on my daughter's skin. And honestly, I can't stress how amazing this product is. It is honestly life-changing. I've never had a product, the diaper cream, work so effectively as this, the cholestyramine. It is amazing. And when I tell you that my daughter had the worst possible diaper rash, this cleared it up in 2 days. I am not even joking with you. This is an amazing product. If you've been trying every single thing under the sun and it's not working, I urge you to reach for the cholestyramine. Ask your doctor to prescribe this. I know it's not very well known. Some of the pharmacists do not know about it, but that's okay. Educate them, tell them about the cholestyramine, the Aquaphor, and the percentage. I'm not completely sure about the complete difference is on that. They both work equally well, so I'm not sure. But definitely pick this if you cannot find any over-the-counter medicated ointment that is working for you. So the reason I included this kind of at the end is because it's not readily available. You need a prescription for it, and some of the pharmacists do not compound it. So in that case, I would definitely reach for the triple paste. I truly think the triple paste is an amazing over-the-counter product. And if you can't find the triple paste, because I know sometimes it's kind of difficult to find, just you can also try the Desitin maximum strength. But please do not try the Desitin rapid relief. You can probably use this as maybe preventive measures, but I honestly don't think it's effective, and it hasn't been effective for us. Maybe for you it has, but for us it has not. Also, a quick thing that I want to mention is that I know some people don't like dipping their fingers back and forth into the jar. There is a silicone spatula that's available on Amazon that is great for scooping out the cream from the jars. If you don't have the spatula, then you can always use a tongue depressor, which basically just use a regular old tongue depressor and scoop out the ointment that you need on the back of your hand, and you can spread it out like that. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below about any other videos you'd like to see, and please subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. Thanks, bye-bye.